So far, the program that we have learned, so all the hands-on experience that we have done, everything is based on the primitive data type. That is, everything that we work on are of type either integer or floating point number or just a single character. In this video, we are going to learn about the non-primitive type of data. Specifically, in this video, we are going to learn about arrays and matrix. Arrays are basically a collection of homogeneous data element. Homogeneous means all the data elements are of same data type. That means if the array is of type integer, all the elements inside the array should be of data type integer. If it is a character array, then all the elements inside the array should be of type character. If it is a floating point number array, all the elements should be floating point number. The array actually gives you the facility to store several elements under the same name. Let's say you have 100 students' name you need to store. One way of doing the thing is to store using 100 different variables. But is it a very nice way or is it a very convenient way? You have to initialize 100 variables in a program, which does not make much sense. At that point of time, you may think of using array, which is a collection of homogeneous data elements, and you can store lots of data under the same name. Now, in order to access all those elements, you have to use some kind of index, and that facility is already there in C++ array. So index means the array index basically in C++ basically starts from 0 and ends at the length of array minus 1. For example, in this array, the length of the array is 9, the first index is 0, and the last index is 9 minus 1, that is 8. And the value at the index 0 is 40, as you can see here. The value at index 3 is 17, and the value at index 8 is 89. You can see here. So that is the broad overview of array. Now matrix is just an extension of an array. Array has only one dimension, that is the row wise. Now matrix has two dimensions. Matrix is basically a two-dimensional array where it has rows as well as columns. Now if you want to access the matrix element, you have to access it using both row and column. First you have to specify the row number and then you have to specify to the actual column number. So the value at the index 0, 0 means the 0th row and 0th column, it is 5. The value at index 1, 3 means value at the 1th row and the 3th column, which is this, and the value is 14. Similarly, the value at index 2, 4, which is the last element, that is the value at 2th row, and then the 4th column, it is 21. And one simple suggestion from my personal experience, instead of saying the first element, second element, third element in the array, always try to make it a practice to say it as 0th element, 1th element, 2th element, 3th element, and so on. That will avoid a lots of confusion between starting from 0 and starting from 1. So that's just a suggestion, but it is up to you how you are going to handle it.